that time of the year again, so back to Universal Studios we go for Halloween Horror Nights. Before getting our scare on, we wanted to check out some of the merch at the Universal Studios store on City Walk. And now it's time to head in to see what they have to offer this year. The first maze we're going to is The Horrors of Blumhouse, which brings to life the Blumhouse films The Black Phone and Freaky.
Ancient Aztec dagger used to make sacrifice. 7, and it continues to this day. Somebody got it!
We'll do something
The souls of living persons are small.
Can't wait to kill you.
I want my body back.
Come and get it.
The phone!
I thought this maze was a lot of fun. I like that they put 2 movies in one maze, and I like that the first one had a little bit, because Freaky is a horror comedy, so it had a little bit of a lighter vibe to it, and then once you get into the Black Phone, the intensity and the horror factor definitely kicked in. Next up is the La Llorona maze. I have been looking forward to this one. It's been my favorite in the past. Dustin's never experienced this maze before, so it'll be his first time.
The man would not have her, so she drowned herself. She drowned her children. Now the water.
Oh my god. Good maze.
This maze is one of the most disturbing mazes I have ever been in. The dark earth tones and the dilapidated vibe that this maze gives off, mixed with unsettling imagery. It was just a harsh, horrifying experience the whole way through that will give you nightmares for days to come.
Once you exit the La Llorona maze, you head right into the scare zone that is titled El Pueblo del Terror, where you'll encounter everything from La Llorona to El Chupacabras. I love the theming of the scare zone and its displays. Next up is the Weeknd After Hours Nightmare, and this is created by the award-winning artist The Weeknd, so we were really looking forward to this one.
He's so hot. Perfect. Oh my god.
So this maze exceeded my expectation. I felt like I really stepped into the Weeknd's music, his short films, which the maze is inspired from. The mirror maze was just so frightening because everywhere you looked, you really couldn't tell where they were going to pop out. I am really impressed by this maze.
Next up is the Universal Horror Hotel. This is the hunting ground for its infamous serial killer owner, now turned into a modern-day haunted hotel, and he is back from the dead.
Oh gosh.
I feel like out of all the mazes that we saw at Halloween Horror Nights, this one was a little lackluster. Even though, don't get me wrong, it was scary at some times, I feel like the set design and the overall creepiness factor didn't quite hit as hard as some of the other ones.
Next, we made our way over to Terror Tram. This year, they added Nope and Us from Jordan Peele's movies. But before we see that, we gotta get past Hollywood Harry.
Oh, hey, okay, one last thing, everybody, one last thing. Hey, Harry, I got a couple of more people for your party.
One of the really unique things I like about Terror Tram is that you are not following a specific enclosed path like a maze, and these characters have a lot more freedom and open area to perform, and they can stalk you a little bit if they want to. They can, interact with each other a little bit more, which is what I think makes Terror Tram so special. That was so good. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Oh no. Oh gosh. I don't like the clowns. Frightening. Oh, frightening. Oh, that's nightmarish.
Happy Harry Halloween!
For Halloween Horror Nights, Jupiter's Claim is actually a walk-through area. During the day, this is only accessible via the tram, and you're really staying in the tram unless you have VIP access. So this was really cool, and they integrated characters from Get Out, Us, and Nope. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Wait, I feel like I'm in their path. Oh god. Oh my gosh! Woo! Our next stop is the Wizarding World because this year they finally have the Death Eaters. There's not much Halloween Horror Nights activity within Hogwarts, but this year, everything changed. I really like the addition of the Death Eaters. There are so many of them. It makes the Wizarding World feels even more immersive. The Death Eaters will invite you down this alley where you will encounter multiple Death Eaters, and I thought the experience was really cool. And of course, we have to visit the classic Halloween maze. Michael Myers is so iconic when it comes to Halloween, so naturally they brought back the maze again for Halloween Horror Nights. I don't believe this is the exact same maze from the previous year. It's also not as scary as the previous year, but still a good one to check out.
Next up is Scarecrow The Reaping. This is a brand new maze for Universal Studios Hollywood. We enter an abandoned Depression-era farm where the scarecrows are out for revenge. This maze was very impressive. Their attention to detail on everything was wonderful. The intestines were sticky. They utilized the smell of rotten meat in specific parts of the maze, and it was very disturbing.
If you need a little break from all the monsters, you can head to the Universal Plaza where you can find margaritas, food aplenty, but no scarecrows in sight. I feel like they turned it up a notch this year at Halloween Horror Nights. The Weeknd maze and the addition of Nope and Us down at Terra Tram is really fantastic. We love seeing the Death Eaters at the Wizarding World, so we definitely recommend heading to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood as a part of your Halloween activities this fall.